There we go. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Monday, May 7th, 2018. Okay, so if you recall, on Friday's Perspective, I introduced something that I really hope you took advantage of. And if not, you probably need to go back to Friday's Perspective or Friday's Periscope. It was a time chart so that you can actually, if you're going to do it honestly, so that you can actually see, hey, Leisha, actually see where your time is going. Live and in color. Sometimes if we don't put things in writing and we just think about it, it's not real to us. When you do the time chart that I offered, that I encourage you to do on Friday, you will see, and then you really have to choose what are you going to do to adjust it accordingly. Hey, Kendra and Donnie, Bridget, and good evening, Deb. Good morning or good evening to the Periscope. I told you I'm gonna be a big girl. So I was so excited after I did the time chart before I came to you, and it is mind-boggling what we allow to slip past us, what we allow to, what becomes okay to accept. Mediocrity to be acceptable. Deceit and lies can become acceptable to us if we're not going to be conscious about it. So after I did my time chart and saw a lot of places that I was just wasting time in, I mean, literally wasting a lot of time in, I made the decision because if I am going to be one to impact lives, make a difference in lives, then I can't have a raggedy life. Especially when you know to do better. When you know to do better, you do better. So, I do time charts periodically, but I knew I needed to do something because it had been weeks and I was making no progress in certain areas, zero progress in certain areas. And so the time chart allowed me to see where I was wasting time, and then I had to choose to make the decision. To adjust it accordingly. So I'm offering that to you. Do not keep losing. It's like, you got a pitcher of water and the water, there's a leak, and you steady filling it up instead of finding the hole and fixing it. You're wasting water, you're wasting it. You see it, you know there's a waste, and yet you don't do the work to figure out what is going on behind that. And so, again, thank you for joining me on Periscope this morning as well. So listen, I'm telling you, I was beyond excited when I saw where I was losing time, wasting it. There was no investment of it whatsoever. It was just a wasting of my time. And time is not only money, as they say, but time is your life. Do the inventory in your life. See where you're losing. See where the leaks are, where the holes are, and do what needs to be done to plug it. And I promise you, I was a machine the entire week. Let me tell you one area in particular. I had not blogged in months, probably months. And it's because I told myself, I allowed myself to believe this lie that, girl, you can't even write. I don't know. Don't nobody want to read what you are writing. Now, as foolish as that sounds, because I do a tremendous amount of writing. I write a tremendous amount. In all of my academic pursuits, there has been a tremendous amount of writing that has been done, and I write well. I believed the lie, and I stopped writing. I had not blogged in forever. And let me tell you, after doing a time chart and seeing some holes in my game, and this is where I need you to hear me. Seeing the holes in my game, I was able to say, okay, either you're going to believe this lie and sit out, tap out of the game, or you're going to get back on the horse, get back going, do what you need to get done. Hey, Marmelian, I hope I said that correctly. So I need you to make the decision Make the decision after you see where you got gaps and holes in your timeline and what could be done better. Make the decision that I will not stop. I had to decide. I made the decision that I will pursue my life's purpose. I took the lead role and I knocked out a blog, and they will be coming regularly. I will not fall for that anymore. They will be coming regularly on my on the site. So if you haven't subscribed, go on over there and subscribe, and it gives you the opportunity just to be encouraged throughout the week, to be encouraged. Hey, Mel and Betty. And so something else. I told you this month I'm working on my physical health, and I was not going to let even a day go by without making sure that I had getting in cardio. And I promise you, listen to me, it is not about cardio. If you're not working on your health, okay, don't just say, oh, she's not talking to me. I'm telling you, it's not about the cardio per se. It is about the power when you make the decision. When you make the decision, when you choose to be disciplined. I had the opportunity to hit the snooze button, and I promise you, my hand was halfway to the snooze button. I said, because it's not about the snooze. It's about establishing a habit. You're going to be establishing a habit every time you hit the snooze, but then you say, oh, and I want more, and I want bigger, and I want better, and you steady hitting the snooze. So we have to discipline ourselves. It's not an option. And it's not a matter of, ooh, yeah, I just don't even have that discipline DNA. I don't have it. No, we have to dig for it. It's not easy for any of us. But for everyone that you deem successful, I promise you, thank you, Betty. That's my amen. High five, long distance. For everyone that you see and deem as successful or admirable or worthy of admiration, they choose on a daily basis consistently to get up and to do and to not give in. Okay, so even if we see ourselves buying into the lie for weeks or months or years, literally, at some point when you see it, and that's why I'm encouraging you to do a time chart for yourself. When you see, then you choose to make the adjustments accordingly. I mean, I have just been productive, and guess what? After you push through the roadblock, things start happening. I've been given 2 additional speaking engagements, paid speaking engagements. So it's like, I honestly do not believe they would not have come had I not taken the time to do the time chart, see where the wasted areas were. Wasted time. They were not investments. They were wasted. And when I chose to make I made the decision. Okay, I made the decision to say, oh, the walk and the talk have to match. Don't even think about hitting the snooze button. You're not that tired. Get that cardio in first. You got to talk to yourself. And guess what, sister? Sit your hips down right now and write a blog. Okay. So I'm just encouraging you, whatever it is that you are working on today, do not be defeated. Make the decision and do it. Do not allow yourself to tap out with excuses or justifications, or you're minimizing here, or you're looking for, okay, well, I'll get to it later. No, you're not promised a later. Get to what is important to you now, because that's all we got. And I'm just telling you, I know that once you plug the leak, wherever the leak is for your time, once you plug the leak, it's a whole new world out there available to you. I promise you. So just, so that's my offering to you today. If you did not do the time chart, back up to Friday so you can see how it's done. And then once you become aware, it's on you to do something with it. It is your responsibility to do some, hey, Dwayne, to do something with it at that point. Okay, so that is it for me today. Periscope and Facebook Live. I'm getting my hang of it. Hey. Until next time, take real good care of yourselves.